Okay, in a large pot, I have 2 tablespoons of water, 1 whole green cabbage cut up on the bottom, and 1 whole red cabbage cut up on the top. We're going to start this off on a low simmer. So let's cover this with a lid and leave it on a low simmer while the cabbages do their work. Okay, in a small cast iron skillet, I'm putting 1 to 2 tablespoons of grapeseed oil. Yes. We're going to swirl that around and coat the whole pan. Easy peasy. Now let's go back and check on this cabbage because I turned it up between 3 and 4, so that's a medium-low heat. And look at that. It's doing what I like. Let's see if we can find that green cabbage on the bottom. It's in there, trust me. There we go. Okay. Can you smell that? I love the smell of frying peppers and onions. And here I added about 3 to 4 cloves of chopped garlic. Just mix that garlic in there. Want it nice and toasty because I want banging flavor in my cabbage. So I'm going to add this after I toast it. Okay, my veggies are charring. Good, good, good. Like that. Yes, look at that. And let's check on our cabbage again. And if you can see down in the bottom, the water, because your veggies will create their own juice. So I had a little bit of vegetable stock I threw in there, and it might have been a quarter of a cup. Yeah, I want to say it was about a quarter of a cup. So I just threw it in there, and then yeah, I don't want these to get too wilted. I want a little crunch. So I gotta put my camera down so I can add that to this. Okay, so you see my char on here? Yeah, like that. So I'm just gonna mix this up, and I need to hold the pot, but I'll be right back. And I just added about a tablespoon of this Better Than Bouillon vegetable broth base. Okay, now I'm gonna add about a tablespoon of rosemary. And just sprinkle that in there ever so nicely. Sprinkle, sprinkle. And a tablespoon of margarine. And you can add whatever seasonings you like. I just love herbs. Okay, and my apologies, I don't have my tripod. And some tarragon, tablespoon, and I don't know, something's telling me a little bit of clove. So I'm gonna listen, because it's gotta be our ancestors talking to me, right? I'm gonna do a half tablespoon, maybe not even a half, because these are strong. Yeah, let's just do a quarter of a teaspoon. I'm sorry, a quarter of a tablespoon. And then, trying to keep y'all with me. Mix that up. I think I'm gonna turn this pot off because I don't want it to do too much more cooking. Okay, and I'm gonna add a tablespoon of the liquid aminos. I probably need 2. That don't look like it did anything for that. Okay, it actually did. The liquid amino acid, I tasted. So I don't want to go overboard. I'm going to do my other seasonings first. Tablespoon of garlic. Yes, I love garlic. Don't judge me. Love it. Okay, tablespoon of ginger. We got a lot of veggies here. We can do tablespoons today. And a tablespoon of onion powder. And before we go back to the liquid aminos, we're going to mix this up. And see what it tastes like. Ooh, you can't see nothing, so I'll be back. There's all this fog in here. Okay, so I added 1 more tablespoon and a half of the liquid amino acids, and I'm gonna leave it there because I don't want to overdo it. It's still hot, so when it cools, you know, the flavors start to pop. So I'm gonna take this off the hot iron.